We heard last week that John Carpenter is looking forward to returning to do the score and be a part of the next Halloween sequel, whenever that may be, 2019, 2020, we don't know. Jamie Lee Curtis has said recently, within the last 24 hours, that she would love to do another Halloween movie. She would reprise her role as Laurie Strode, but she said she's not been contacted by anybody. Now, obviously it's all hearsay at the moment, we're just kind of guessing on what might be happening, who might be in the next movie. I can see her point, and I can see the directors and the producers' points about where they want to go. Now, Jamie Lee Curtis said that if David Gordon Green's on board and John Carpenter's on board, she would happily do it. She would happily return. But she also said in a roundabout way that she wouldn't mind not coming back and passing the mantle over to somebody else, because Laurie Strode can't last forever. She also thought, well, I think as well, that if she doesn't return, it's still a good exit for Laurie Strode. She survived, she faced her demons, and she moved on with her life. If that's it, then that's it. Now, what I find strange is, she says that in an interview a few months ago that her and David Gordon Green are like this, they're best friends, they talk all the time, and they love each other as friends. But she said in this interview that yes, she would love to do another Halloween movie, but she's not heard anything from David Gordon Green. He's not contacted her to be part of the movie, if he's going to be directing it. So again, she's probably just saying that to the person that's interviewing her. This might not be 100%. But she might be telling us in a roundabout way that she wants to come as Laurie Strode. So David Gordon Green's probably watched the interview and thought, looks like she'll do it, I'm going to ask her. Or she could be saying it in a different way, that he's asked me, I've said no, but I will still say that I could return in a way. I don't know. We don't want her to return like she did in Halloween Resurrection. For me personally, I think her triumphant return was Halloween H2O. For me, that's the pinnacle for Laurie Strode. For them to do it again in this Halloween movie, I thought it was good. It was really well done. For me, I don't think I would really want to see her return in a triumphant way again. We've already seen that happen. So if she has a bit part in the next movie, I'd be fine with that. Now, Jamie Lee Curtis herself is in a new movie coming out next year called An Acceptable Loss, which is directed by Joe Chappelle, who ironically directed Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, a movie that she constantly slates. So that probably would have been awkward behind the scenes. But I saw the trailer for that movie and it looks terrible. It looks like one of the worst movies that's going to be coming out in 2019. So I don't see that Jamie Lee Curtis is getting any big roles recently. I think her biggest role is Halloween. And even back in the day, like, she done True Lies and stuff like that, which was great. But she's not done anything massive since, I think, Freaky Friday, which was 2003. So from 2003, 15 years later, she done Halloween. So I think the only thing that can keep her going in a big Hollywood way is to stay with the Halloween franchise. She does her TV movies, she does extras in other movies and stuff, but I think her core audience know her from Halloween, and I think if she stuck with the Halloween franchise, it will be a good move for her. But again, it's what she's saying as well. She also maybe thinks that, you know, we're at an end with Laurie Strode. I personally think we're at an end with Laurie Strode. So if Laurie Strode does come into the next movie, she has to die, surely. When she mentions that her time may be up for a next sequel, I think that's a good thing, because she could be passing on the torch to either her daughter or her granddaughter, most likely her granddaughter, because Judy Greer wasn't really in Halloween from 2018 a lot. It was more about her granddaughter taking up the mantle of the new Laurie Strode. So if there is any Strodes in any future movies, I would like to see Alison Strode to take up that mantle, but I don't always want to see a Strode member in a Halloween movie. We don't have to see a Strode member in a Halloween movie. The whole point of Laurie not being the sister of Michael Myers was because they could break free of the chains of Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. Now that they're not related, they can branch off in whatever way they want. So yes, it'd be good to see Laurie Strode back, but yes, I would also like to see a Halloween movie without Laurie Strode, and even any of the Strodes. So what do you think of the news, guys? Would you like to see Jamie Lee Curtis return? And what would you like to see if she doesn't return? Would you still like to see a Strode family member, or would you like to see them branch out? Leave your comments down below as always. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching again. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.